take you on a trip into the traditions of Chinese New Year, or as they say, the Lunar New Year, or as they say in China, the Spring Festival. On the 25th of January, we will see the first new moon of the year. It's actually 12 animals in the Chinese zodiac. The Chinese New Year has actually inspired New Years in other countries such as Thailand, Vietnam, Korea, and around Southeast Asia. 400 million people in China are on the move to go back to their home cities or home province to visit their family and have the traditional get together where they eat dinner on Chinese New Year's Eve. Chinese New Year has been celebrated for more than 3,500 years. Every year during Chinese New Year, a mythical beast called the Nian would descend upon the villages and destroy the houses. It would take all the food it could find, and it would even eat the villagers and the children. One year, the old man Yan Huang told all the villagers that they should just go into hiding as usually. He would stay behind and he would take revenge on the Nian. People of course thought that he was crazy, must be something wrong with him, but he had a plan. He had learned the secret of how to take revenge on the Nian. He had found out that the Nian is scared of the color red and of very loud noises. So what he did was he posted red paper on all the windows and doors all over the village, as well as he found gongs, pots and pans, and he made very loud noises, as well as setting off firecrackers to scare away the Nian. Next morning, when the villagers came back, they discovered that nothing had happened to the village. It was in perfect condition. No villagers, no kids had been eaten. The houses were all intact, simply because the old man Yan Huang had saved the village by setting off firecrackers and pasting red papers all over the city or the village. So they at first thought that he might be a god, a deity, but they soon found out that he had actually just learned the weaknesses of the Nian, which is the color red and which are loud sounds. And that is why today, during Chinese New Year, you will see red papers on the doors and windows of every single house. Usually they will write good sayings on the paper like prosperity or have a wealthy life ahead, or double happiness. You see characters like that in Chinese. Now firecrackers of course are very important because it scares away the Nian, so that is why we see and hear all the fireworks during Chinese New Year. It's also important to make other sounds with gongs or stuff like that, even the pots and pans. Another smart thing he did was put red lantern outside the houses. And you still see them today all over China and in Southeast Asia and in Chinatowns throughout the world, even here in Binondo. So So Chinese New Year is basically a humongous reunion for each family. They're supposed to get together on the Chinese New Year Eve. And here they will prepare dinner, not only for themselves, but also for their ancestors. They will prepare food for them, drinks for them, and the oldest member of the family will serve the drinks for the dead ancestors. Then later on, the family will celebrate throughout the night, basically a little bit like Christmas, where they celebrate throughout the night, eating and drinking and having a good time. Until next morning, which is the 25th, and that's the first day of the new year. Although each region of China and each Southeast Asian country where the Chinese live have slightly different beliefs and ways to celebrate Chinese New Year, there's a lot of similarities, like the red colors, like the firecrackers, like giving red angbaos with money inside for good luck. We also have, of course, things like you gotta clean your house and sweep out all the dirt before the Chinese New Year sets in, because right after Chinese New Year, you are not allowed to actually sweep out the dirt of the house. It might happen that you will sweep out the good luck and the good fortune for the next year as well. You will also hide knives, because the knives might cut your good luck. So that's a good thing to do. Hide your knives, stop sweeping inside the house, and if you must sweep, at least collect it all together in the center of the room, then move it to the side and wait until the 5th day when you can actually move it back out of the house. On Chinese New Year's Eve, they will light incense sticks and give offerings to their ancestors and to the various gods. So people are buying the tikoi, which is a traditional cake to give away. There are various prices. They're actually very cheap, no? It goes from 67 pesos up to 218. Comes in different shapes. The usual ones are round, different flavors. Especially in Southeast Asia, we can find that the Chinese New Year celebrations are very, very traditional, especially when you compare to China. And that is because for many years it was bawal, it was not allowed to celebrate Chinese New Year in China because of Mao Zedong and the communists. Well, now it's of course allowed again, and they are celebrating like never before. So every year, CCTV will have a big gala show on television for at least 4 hours, entertaining, with music, with comedy sketches, with acrobats, with singers, and it's a lot of fun. And people go to the big fireworks displays all over the cities. There are many traditions for Chinese New Year, such as the money tree with the angbao. The money tree basically is a tree that when you shake it, the coins or the money will fall down. So usually Chinese will cut off a few branches and put them in vases inside their houses. The angbao can sometimes be on the money tree, and the kids can get the angbao on the first day of Chinese New Year. Of course, here in Manila, we usually give tikoi for Chinese New Year. Basically, we give it to our friends, to our families, to our relatives, or our business partners. Now, it's also very important to have different food for Chinese New Year that represents good luck. As you already understand, good luck is a very common theme in Chinese New Year. So usually here in the Philippines, they would have 12 different fruits, especially round fruits that they will eat on Chinese New Year's Eve. And they could be something like cantaloupe or oranges or grapes. At least they must be round. It's also common here in the Philippines to leave your doors, your drawers, your cabinets and your windows open to attract good luck into your house. So how do you say Happy Chinese New Year? You can either say it in Cantonese, which is Kong Hei Fat Choi, or you can say it in Mandarin, which is Gong Xi Fa Chai. So to all my subscribers out there, Kong Hei Fat Choi, Gong Xi Fa Chai, I see you in the new year. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click that subscribe button and of course the bell button so you'll be notified when we have new videos for you.